It is Sunday, July 14th, 2024, and I'm. So, following on with the theme of yesterday of answering questions, why did I say that I was going to stop recording videos and then I proceeded to take exactly one day off and then do these three? Well, if you remember yesterday, anytime that I said I had been recording videos for a year or whatever, I kind of had to say almost a year. I don't. I might have missed saying that once or twice, but it hadn't technically been a year because I missed 2 days around Christmas. And then, well, anyway, let me just. So, this is the last video I'm planning on doing for, until I have something more important to talk about. Because now I have recorded videos every day for a year. As of this video, I have made up all of the ones that I have missed. So that would be the 2 days around Christmas, and as far as I know, I do have to give that caveat. It's possible that I completely stopped or completely forgot to record one of these one day, and I haven't found that yet. I could have gone back and checked before this, but I didn't think about actually doing that. But yes, so now I have officially made up videos for the 2 days around Christmas, plus one for Thursday, because I didn't do one then. So now, one on Thursday is arguably not necessary, but I might as well do it. Might as well have done it anyway. And if you remember, there's also one video. If you're going to be the one line that I thought of before I hit the record button was, if you're going to be pedantic and point out that there's one of these days where I recorded it after midnight, so it was technically 2 videos on one day, and then another day, the day before, that I skipped, I'm going to be equally as pedantic and point out that the year that I recorded videos was from July 10th of 2023 to July 9th of 2024. July 10th of 2024 started a new year. So it was not part of the previous one. It's the fence post problem, or whatever you want to call it. Interval is not the same as duration, or something. I don't know. That probably doesn't make sense. So, yeah. So I've officially made up for all the videos that I have missed. So, I did do some interesting stuff today. I edited some of these entries. Obviously, I needed to do one for today. And then after I'm done recording this, I'm going to go, hopefully, I did a few, but I'll need to do a few more if I want to not have to worry about it until next weekend. But I also, first of all, on my Steam Deck, I've been playing a lot of Power Wash Simulator, which has been lots of fun. But I also started a new cross-stitching project. I forgot that my grandma gave me like a little itty-bitty one that I found again when I was resorting and rearranging my bookcase over there. So like I said, it's tiny. So I have 3 colors done already. I might be showing pictures of that now. And here's what it looks like right now. It doesn't really look like there's 3 colors there, but there is, because that'll make more sense. Those 3 stitches there are a different dark color than the rest of the dark color. So, And see how tiny this is compared to the other one that I was doing? Like, you can see the individual stitches and everything. But I am aware that the other cross stitching project that I was working on ended up being, I want to say that I didn't leave too many loose ends on this, besides the loose end of that I could come back at any time and record more videos. That's kind of a permanent loose end, a loose thread, whatever you want to call it. But I did get it out so I could show you guys. So this is what it currently looks like. And hi down there, or I'm the one that's down there. So I just said hi to myself, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I could have gotten this done if I'd really prioritized it. I could have gotten this done before I ended this, but or before I ended the daily regular updates, and but it just wasn't in the cards. So so I guess the other loose end is, so yesterday when I was talking about maybe having aphantasia, or whatever that's called, the condition where, like, you can't visually well, you can't see things in your mind. So I was talking through that. I mentioned something about, like, looking for directions, or, it's telling somebody directions on how to get somewhere. And I realized while I was talking that I was imagining visually a road, a curve, a turn that I had taken many times in my life when getting from my former home to somewhere else. So, so I don't know. I guess I probably don't. I don't really want to mention that and, like, derail it, but I kind of just stopped and paused and was like, oh, maybe that's what people are talking about when they're like, because like I said, it's when someone tells you to imagine seeing something, like, what do they mean? It's not as clear as it seems. But like I said, I know exactly what it means when it comes to talking about sounds and music. But I'm not going to rehash all that over again. After talking about it, though, I kind of had fun last night. Imagining, like, oh, I know this choir song really well. What would it sound like in a cathedral? What would it sound like if the organ accompaniment was this style instead? And I can have fun doing that, which is something that I hope I never take for granted. I think for a long time I just assumed that was a normal thing, but the more I talk to people about music and sound and stuff, I don't think people, I don't think, I need to keep finding, I need to keep using the ability, because I don't know, it might provide some value that might be harder for other people to provide, and I might make life easier. What am I talking about? I don't really know. This is kind of a weird video, because I was planning to do these 3 even when I was, talking about ending the channel on on Wednesday. But now I don't really have... I mean, I have plans for the channel. I still need to do like an entire year's worth of work. But as far as recording new videos, I don't... I'm still planning on giving updates on like the craft projects and stuff that I've talked about. And, you know, maybe for some major life events I'll come back to. But I don't know. I don't really have a plan for recording new videos for this, which is probably good because I have a lot of work to do still. So, excuse me. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time I see you. And I guess that's it.